And for me, not only the words that you use build up and edify, especially this person who is the closest to me, one thing that the Lord really showed me was my tone matters. Yeah, the words are there, but if I say it in such a manner that it builds and tears her down, it doesn't matter what I said. Mm-hmm. And I remember once we were in the middle of a conversation and I said something and the Lord brought it to my ear to say, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was
You
ugly."
were listening to an episode.
Yeah, I was listening to the episode of the podcast because I was editing one of the podcast episodes and I just heard how our interaction was going. And I listened and I was like, "Oh my God, that sounded so bad." And I couldn't even tell you what the conversation was about because I locked in on that tone. So I just imagined what she heard, even though Renee probably didn't even pay it any never mind. But guess what? I heard it. And God said, "You know what? You got to clean up your tone."
Wow.
And the volume that you talk to her.
So that brings me to the point now. Now I've have struggled with what I was about to say that tied right into, do you become defensive when you're criticized or corrected?